wabarakatuh. My name is Danish bin Muhammad Izam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Nabila binti Saad.
My name is Nur Aina Anisa.
Hello, my name is Izzat Syamil bin Salahuddin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amiratul Zafira.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azwan bin Azmi.
The purpose of this report is to prepare a feasibility study on a vacant development land. The land is located in Ipoh, Perak, which is known for full of attraction and facilities. Our development concept is different from any British colonial era concept, as our concept are designed with a little twist of modern contemporary. Urban design makes the building look fantastic in aesthetic way. The proposed development that required by our client is a commercial building, which is a 6-story office building. For open space, the car parking, electrical substation, water tank, and landscaping, as well as road, it will develop to align with the office scheme that needs to be developed. There are several calculations used to determine the profitability and viability of the development project, such as rental comparison method, conventional investment method, payback method, and discounted cash flow.
Location of subject property. The chosen subject property for the development is located at Lot 28796, Mukim of Bandar Ipoh S, District of Kinta, Perak, Darul Rizwan. Geographically, it is sited within a locality known as Ipoh Town Centre. Access to the subject property from the above said main road is via Jalan Sultan Idris Shah, and to the left is Jalan Holly for about 160 meters, then turn left for about 300 meters via Jalan Versami, then onto a named metal road for a total distance of about 200 meters. The subject property fronts onto the latter said road. The subject property comprises a vacant residential land encompassing a total survey land area of 71,762 square feet and 1.65 in acres. The immediate surrounding properties are commercial uses mainly developed with double-story shop office accommodating varieties such as restaurants, hotels, shopping complex and more. Located Jabatan Penilaian and Perkhidmatan Hartanah to the southeast of the subject property, whilst the northeast is Open University Malaysia Ipoh and located ST Michael's Institution and Masjid India Muslim Ipoh to the northwest of the development land. The subject property is site at a strategic area because Ipoh Town Centre is a trading centre for the surrounding people where there are many public amenities can be found in this area such as petrol station, post office, bank, clinic and more.
So now I'm going to explain about the proposed development. The chosen land has been categorized as a residential land and there is no building built on it. Since the express condition of the subject property is a residential land, we have changed a category of express condition in order to propose the development, which is from the residential area into a commercial area. The process can be done and apply the form for a conversion land at a Kinta District Land Office to be filled in and must be attached with related documents such as planning proposal, planning permission from the council, title, tax, and etc. The forms and document will be sent to the district land administrator, which is the fee for the land conversion is RM100 ringgit. We need to wait for about 6 to 12 months for approval and will undergo inspection by the relevant agency. Once it has been approved, we must pay the conversion land, which is usually 10% from the market value, and a new title will be handed over to us. This is our proposed development layout that required by our client, which is a 6-story office building which comprises 70% of plain area, which allocated 30% of land for our open space consists of car parking, electrical substation, water tank, landscaping, as well as a road that will be developed aligned with the office scheme.
I will present the financial feasible on how we get the land value and rental value. Our subject property is located at Bandar Ipoh with area of 71,764.98 square feet. It is located at second layer and the tenure for this property is leasehold. This is the comparable property for the subject property. After we calculate the adjustment, comparable one is more suitable to be adopted because it is the most recent and has the lowest adjustment, as the smaller the better. To calculate the market value of the land, we multiply 166 ringgit and 78 cents per square feet times by the area of the land, which is 71,764 square feet. The market value for the land is 11,969,000 ringgit. Next is the calculation of rental value. Our subject property is retail office complex. It consists of 3 floors with the area of 100,000, 70,240 square feet. This is the comparable for our property, and we decided to choose comparable 3 because it is more recent and has the lowest adjustment. To calculate the rental value, we adjust the rental value from comparable 3 and we get 94 ringgit and 94 cents per square feet. We multiply the adjusted rental value with the area of the property and we get 3,850,258 ringgit. We times by 12 to get the rental value per annum and we get 45,780,000 ringgit for rental value per annum. To determine the gross floor area, we use 1/4 for plot area and multiply with land area. So, the total for gross floor area is 287,043 square feet. To determine building number of building story, we need to divide gross floor area with the plain area. By using this formula, we can build 6-story for retail office complex. Lastly, the net lettable area is 40,186 square feet. To get the net lettable area, we multiply 80% with plain area, which is 50,232.52 square feet.
So right here we have GDV and to get construction cost that later on we will calculate. So for the ground floor is the full amount of rental value that we adopted from comparison method. So it is 94 ringgit 94 cent, and for the first floor is half price from ground floor, and for the second floor is 1/4 from previous floor, and for the third floor is 1/16 from previous floor, and for the fourth floor is 1/32 from the previous floor, and for the fifth floor is 1/64 from previous floor. And the occupancy rate is 80% because of it is at a center town, and for the ROI is 5%. And we get here the capital value is 113,504,000. Okay, so right here we will calculate the capital invested, which is land value times with land value per annum. So we get here 6 million, and construction cost 40% from GDV, which is 113,504,000, and we get here our capital invested. And next is growth. Growth is 5%. We are using ARY, so 5% ARY. And for the 8% here is ARY plus inflation, which is 5% plus 3%. And right here we get our growth is 3.3%. And for the exit value is our FRB is 5 million. So we times with our growth right here. So for 10 years, 10 years construction, and we times with YP input, ARY, and we get 516,973,000 for our exit value. Before I forgot, so for the FRV, we adopted from here. So yeah. Okay, as you can see here, we started with our capital. So this capital we get from our calculation before, capital invested. So, and right here we put our exit value. And for the growth, we put it right here by using amount of RM1. And right here for the internal repairing, 5%, and for the SN repairing 5%, quick rent 5%, assessment 5%, insurance 3%, and management is 2%. The total up is 25% of outgoings. And we get here the cumulative capital. And before we get to calculate return on capital ROC, we need to find average profit per annum by using cumulative capital divide by period and times 100, and cumulative capital is right here. So how to get cumulative capital is our previous profit plus with exit value and plus with current year profit, and we get 163,379,898.82. So yeah, we get here average profit 16 million. And for the ROC, we will using the average profit that we get just now. So and we divide by capital invested and times 100. So 60 million divided by 51 million. So you get for the ROC is 31.33%. So what are the findings of this analysis payback is payback period is at 9 years because we get the positive amount at year 9, and profit from the investment is 148,634.76 at year 9 right here. And so if this construction is 10 years. So this investment is acceptable because we get proceed way before the completion of this construction. So we highly advise at investor to invest in this project because our profit is 31% more than our interest rate. Next, we are using DCF method by using IRR approach. So we use the same table as payback with few differences, which is we use present value to get R1 and R2. So for the present value number 1 is we are using 19% to get positive right here, and 25% to get negative for the R2. So and right here we adapted those amount to this formula. So R1 plus R2 minus R1 times NPV R1 divided by NPV R1 plus NPV R2. So for the R1 we get 19 and R2 we get 25. So 25 minus 19 and 364,774.27 is we get right here NPV R1. So for the NPV R2 we will using this 1 million. So yeah, 1 million. And we get for this IRR is 19%, which means that every 1 ringgit the investor invests in this project, they will get 90 ringgits back. And investors are highly advised to invest in this project because the viability for this project is high, rather is high than our target yield is only 5%.
We would like to advise the investor to make an investment in this project as it is profitable and give high viability to him. The return on capital is higher, 30.49% than its interest rate at 5% only. The investor will get his profit on 6 years of the project. By that, every 1 ringgit that he will invest in this project, he will come up with 90 ringgit and 99 cents. Therefore, the viability is high since the target yield is only 5%. To sum up, this project is profitable to be invested in for the investor. We have been approached by an investor regarding the profitability and viability of proposed investment portfolio, which is a vacant development land. The subject property is a residential land that passing a total surveyed land area of 71,560 square feet located at the Ipoh city centre. Hence, the category of land use of this land have been changed from the residential use to the commercial use. Our proposed development is a retail office complex building. The planned area consists of 6-story retail office
complex, and the open space include parking lot, landscape, electrical substation, water tank, and road. We managed to identify term of reference for our site. For the site feasible includes have particular of title, planning requirements, site location, and site analysis. That's the important thing. Then for the demographic or socio-economic feasible, which consists of average population in Perak by ethnic population in Perak by gender, employment in Perak, household income, and related information. Thus, market feasible are based on the property market report in Perak after we did some research for our site. Design feasible are including the requirements by the local authorities as stated in the Road, Drainage and Building Act 1974, Uniform Building Bylaws 1984, and any regulations or rules recently practiced by the relevant authorities. Lastly, we are able to calculate the financial feasible, which are valuation workings by specific methods or approaches in order to determine the value, profitability, and viability of proposed development. In order to support our advice and recommendation to the investor, we have to prepare a complete valuation working in order to determine the capital value of the development land by using the comparison method of valuation. Hence, in order to determine the viability of proposed project, we use to discounted cash flow DCF method with net present value and IRR approaches. Then the profitability of project by using the payback method will be determined. That's all from me. Thank you.